deferred their option to the third quarter. So Gavin Stewart will kick it off, and Clemson will start with the football. And they have a dangerous tailback and a return man back deep to receive, although Will Shipley will watch this one sail through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
These guys are enormous. Plenty of weapons to help his development.
Well protected on second down, and it finds a crosser, and then got him. And it looks like he's got the first down and then some.
Something to pay.
The stand-up near side right defensive end is a dangerous pass rusher. He gets stood up here, though. Uiagalelei, a strike to the sideline to Justin Ross.
These younger Clemson offensive line.
Play action. He's got one-on-one to the sideline, and Uiagalelei sails it up over the head of E.J. Williams. So now it's fourth down.
I'm not going to hesitate to let his feet kind of be a playmaking aspect in his game.
Play action from the end zone to throw on first down. Long throw to the sideline, and it's on time for Malachi Carter. Well, that buys you some breathing room out close to the 15-yard line. That's some pre-snap motion, and 2-on-1 at the bottom of your screen. Let's see if Yates looks that way. Instead, he'll get swamped under and sacked all the way back inside his own 5-yard line. Xavier Thomas buries him for a loss of 11. Back-to-back handoffs to Will Shipley. Tripped up, just shy of the first down, although let's see if they give him progress, and they will. That is a first down carry. It's great to see Justin Ross back on the football field. Up the middle, Shipley, first down, and then some, into the red zone. Inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line for 10. The ball. E.J. Williams looked a little confused. Instead, it's a straight-ahead run and a dive for a first down by Shipley. So it's first and goal, Clemson at the 3. Shipley up the middle. If it ain't broke, why fix it? Just keep giving it to one. And he's into the end zone with a touchdown.
Really good job up front. Watch the center, Bockhorst move his guy just off the ball. Line. We're going to commit to the run game here. Shipley, trust your vision. Let's go down the field with the big fellas up front.
Third down and 12. And this is where Brent Venables loves to bring pressure. Yates, pocket collapses, and he's sacked to end the second consecutive possession. The #1 recruit a couple of years ago. He had a pretty good one here last year, toting the rock. He'll get another chance here, try to bounce it outside, and he's forced back. Oh, what great pursuit by the Yellow Jacket defensive front.
Defensive line is paramount here. Know where you're going to, everybody be on the same page.
4-man rush, Uiagalelei. A little bit out in front of Joseph Ngata. He had him on a deep square in, and get Clemson to jump. And they will get a snap off before the end of the quarter. And Jordan Yates on the run, trying to get to the sideline. Sidearms one, and that'll be good for a first down to end the quarter. Terrific improvisational play by Yates to Kyrick McGowan. This be an illegal touching? Let's see.
Illegal touching against the offense. Player number 2 stepped out of bounds, stepped back in, was the first to touch it. Penalty has lost it down. 4th down. 1 on time down.
That's a killer for Georgia Tech.
Growing into the comfort level of being the starting quarterback, and that takes, it's not just the physical development, it's also just the role or understanding of who you are.
E.J. Williams in motion, misdirection. Lynjay Dixon powers his way for the first down. He ran through contact. He was hit right about the line of scrimmage, but Charlie Thomas couldn't bring him down. All right, Kevin, second down and 9, midfield. A dump off to Lynjay Dixon. The Yellow Jackets rally defensively, and he is brought down for a big loss. First time we've seen him since Clemson's opening possession. Here comes a blitz. Uiagalelei dumps it off to Kobe Pace. He's got some room. Looking for the sticks. He's got it. A first down for Kobe Pace as Uiagalelei.
Try to pop a run here if I'm Clemson.
Kobe Pace. He's got another third down conversion. Tigers just converted a 3rd and 16. This one 3rd and 10. Roll out for Uiagalelei. To the sideline he goes. Very close to the first down. Ross, his forward progress, it looks like it was stopped. Play clock at 5. 4th down and 2. Shovel pass. Shipley moves the pile. Does he have it? He might be short. The Yellow Jackets may get the stop on downs.
And trust your guys with an opportunity ball.
One deep safety here. There's a slant underneath. And that is caught by Adonicus Sanders, and he's got a first down. The clock down to 8. Down to 5. Shortening the game. See if it works. 8's off play action. He's got room to run. Uses a stiff arm, gets to the sideline, and tiptoes close to a first down. 2nd down and 2. Right up the middle is Gibbs for a first down.
See now.
McGowan circles in motion. They set the screen up. It's caught by Dante Smith. He's weaving his way through Clemson Tigers, and he picks up a first down. And Chris Budden here in Death Valley after the Georgia Tech timeout. 3rd down and 10. Clemson shows blitz. They'll try and run for it. Jahmyr Gibbs only gets about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Is that a designed play saying we're going to go for it on 4th down? Crowd here at Death Valley getting a little restless. 3rd down and 13. Uiagalelei climbs the pocket, looks for a check down. Shipley's got it. He's brought down. And again, a stop made by the Georgia Tech defense. ESPN app. So another chance for the Georgia Tech offense to try and put points on the board, and Dante Smith tight ropes the sideline, and it looks like he's got a first down. Just picked up 11.
Driven, Jordan Yates.
Play action. There's a slant tipped in a dangerous area. McGowan, the intended receiver, and the freshman Andrew Makuba got his hands on the ball. Okay.
Personal foul. Targeting defense, number 22. That play is under further review.
Now here's the problem with that play being under further review.
After further review, the ruling of targeting is confirmed. Number 22 is disqualified. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Bob, listen, the fans are booing. I get it. The Clemson fans at home probably aren't happy.
Gibbs has the first down, it looks like. He's turned back right at the line to gain.
Hand off to number 1, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Let's see where they say 4th down. And there's a quick hitter to Malachi Carter. He's got the first down. And the drive stays alive for Georgia Tech to the 25-yard line. A gain of
the Yellow Jacket offense.
Yates throws for it to about the 10-yard line. Squeezes one in to his tight end, Dylan Devaney. Yates under some pressure. And he will just throw it through the back of the end zone.
Out of that extended break to get your points.
Aglia, the grad transfer from Tennessee, comes on from 22 yards out. Yates with a quick toss out to the edge. Cutback run for a first down. Clemson shows blitz. Here they come. Long pass out on the edge, and a pick play is set, and it works to perfection. Down the sideline with a step is McGowan. He got a block out on the edge from Malachi Carter. Nolan Turner eventually brought him down.
Ball to the perimeter, and watch at the bottom of the screen. Malachi Carter just gets in the way, picks off Booth right there. Big.
Yates under pressure, heading in the wrong direction, throws it to nowhere. That ball didn't come close to getting back to the line of scrimmage with Brazee all over him. And now there's the flag.
Yeah.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 13. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Lost down. 3rd down.
So it's the force and effect of a sack because they go all the way back to where Brazee would have taken him down. A Sprint out for Yates. And he'll just pick up what he can, buy some real estate for the punt team, and see if David Shanahan, the punter, can pin Clemson deep. Fumbled snap by Uiagalelei. Keeps his head about him and pushes his way, it looks like, past the line to gain. A broken play is a third down conversion. Another tackle for Charlie Thomas, but at his first Power 5 offer when he was in 6th grade. I think they saw something special coming. And here he is trying to buy time. Rifles one to the sideline, jump ball. And that one's incomplete, but a flag out. It looks like Frank Ladson might have drawn a penalty. Wesley Walker over there in
Pass
coverage.
interference, defense, number 13, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Jet sweep motion, Uiagalelei with the fake. Throws one over the middle. That's incomplete for Ross. For Clemson here at Death Valley. It's another deep in their own end start for Georgia Tech. A shot play, and there is a seam route for McGowan. Well delivered by Jordan Yates for 24. The whole game it has been huddle up, and now out of nowhere, tempo shown by Georgia Tech, and it might have worked. Flags thrown. That out of nowhere tempo is designed to do, right?
Illegal substitution, defense.
There it is.
5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Not only was Clemson caught substituting, so 12 men on the field, but they were not set. Look at all of these defensive players still looking over to the sideline as the ball's about to be snapped.
Yeah, good job by the Georgia Tech offense, kind of
room up until about a half an hour ago. Jordan Yates again scrambling, again extending the play, takes another hit and gets bumped out of bounds, and Georgia Tech will have to punt it away. Different defensive performance. Shipley, first down, easily picking it up. He's tough to bring down. Well, you mentioned it, Dan, in the first half, his lower body. Play action. Uiagalelei over the middle. Sliding catch is made. Scooped up by Justin Ross. 17 yards.
thick and a physical runner.
There goes Shipley in motion. Quarterback draw. Uiagalelei. Hard to bring down in his own right. Still alive. Getting a little help from his friends. First down. Uiagalelei faked the pitch. Comes the other way. A little dead leg, and he's got the first down. Lee Carpenter made the stop. Noon to evening. And Clemson, 3rd down and 1. As they're just barely inside the red zone. DJ Uiagalelei is able to move the chains. And keeps on keeping on down just shy of the 15-yard line. Did the ball pop out? I didn't see the ball pop free, but Georgia Tech thinks it may have come free, and it did! The Yellow Jackets get a takeaway as Uiagalelei lost the ball in the mosh pit. After the injury timeout to Trey Williams, a big 3rd down. Floated to the near side, and that developed way too slowly for Georgia Tech. As Nate McCollum made the catch, but he had no chance to get the first down as Andrew Booth.
Redshirt freshmen, but their length, their athleticism is completely different over the last 12 to 24 months.
Uiagalelei, a strike to the outside to Ngata. Good for a first down and a gain of 12.
And this is a little bit of that precision. Corner blitz off the left side of the screen. 1, 2, 3. Put in the ground on rhythm. And could be a game-saving timeout by their head coach.
Uiagalelei to throw. A laser beam to Ross. And Ross doing his best Will Shipley impersonation. Dragging tacklers for a first down.
Still not down. This Georgia Tech defense.
Quarterback run. Uiagalelei into the secondary. Bowls his way close to the line to gain.
Great call on that quarterback draw, 3rd and long.
Picked up 15. Shipley blasts up the middle. Dragged down inside the 15-yard line at the 14. Wesley Walker puts the ball in the red zone. Kobe Pace now lines up as the tailback. Play action. And he sets up Uiagalelei for the flip to Davis Allen in the right flat. Allen down to the 7. He picks up about 7.
After further review, there is a personal foul targeted defense number 2. Number 2 is disqualified. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down.
Discipline on the defensive end.
Shipley again. Second effort. Near the goal line. He's in. Touchdown.
Going on the field at the touchdown.
Talked about the lower half of Will Shipley. Just watch it. It earns another touchdown for this Clemson offense, bouncing off the defenders. He refuses to go down and reach.
2 touchdowns in the game have both been scored by Will Shipley. One in the first quarter and now one here in the fourth quarter.
To the catch.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Check that. Sorry. Jordan Mason spins for a first down. Picks up. Bobbled snap. Jordan Mason has it. And he's able to back his way for a first down. So Georgia Tech still alive, but they have to play with pace. Here comes a blitz. Yates. Down to the 35-yard line. Was giving himself up and was hit as he went down in the Georgia Tech sideline. 7. 3 minutes to go. Mason bobbles the snap. Hurls one to the sideline. Low throw. Is it scooped up? It looks like the catch is made, and that'll be a first down. Dylan Devaney right at the line to gain.
And just an incredible play by Jordan Yates just to get that ball off. They got to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's remaining. This is the 12th play of this drive. Long throw to the sideline is there. Turning upfield. Malachi Carter fights his way inside the 10. He's down to the 7. After the injury timeout to Justin Maskell. 3rd down and goal. Bobbled snap. Yates. End zone. Incomplete. Well, it's a chip shot field goal from here. But Samaglia made a short one earlier. And this one from 22 as well. So back to a 1-possession game, but only a minute 19 on the clock. So now Georgia Tech will try the onside kick. Up in the air, bounces around. Did Georgia Tech get it? It looks like they secured it before it went out of bounds. Malachi Carter.
Ruling on the field. Kick was recovered by Georgia Tech. First down.
They got the bounce they needed, and Malachi Carter was there. Minute 19 to go, and Georgia Tech still alive.
For the brand! What a kick. Watch the, oh my goodness, that thing is 12 feet in the air.
That's down so far this season. Yates bullets one to the sideline. Coverage from Mario Goodrich, but a flag down in the offensive backfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 33, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Ruka Rororo comes through and gets flagged for 15.
Rororo coming through the middle of the offensive line.
Please reset the game clock to 1:14.
A 3-man rush. Yates buying time, stays behind the line of scrimmage, fires one over the middle into the red zone. It's a first down catch. Kyrick McGowan.
And the line of scrimmage, eyes downfield.
Yates again looking to extend the play. Crowd looking for a holding flag. There goes Yates. to the 10-yard line. Dives down to the 8 and gets out of bounds. Now they bring the blitz. Instead up the middle at the 5-yard line, it's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down inside the 5 at about the 3. And Georgia Tech would need an extra. Handoff. Mason. He's short, and they have to call that final timeout. There's the run. It's a shovel pass, and it's blown up. Devaney is stopped. It was Skelski in the middle that read it. Clemson will survive. Used to taking snaps from center. You play the way you practice. And they'll run it straight ahead. And as long as Shipley just clears the goal line, then the game will be over. And Shipley is hurt getting up, and he didn't get out by much. Georgia Tech's looking for a safety, and the officials did not signal initially.
Moving on the field is the runner, fumble the ball, back into the end zone, recovered. That is a safety.
Yates will throw it over the middle, and it short hops incomplete. Still 2 seconds on the clock.
Oh.
The 4-man rush. Yates hurls one back with a flag down towards the line of scrimmage, and Brazee ends up with the ball in his arms. So the flag will be irrelevant. That will end the game, and Clemson will indeed survive, but it was an adventure.
Game is not over. There is a foul on the play. Illegal forward pass. The kicking team. That penalty's been declined. The game is over.
That was a heck of an effort by Georgia Tech. But Clemson ends up on the winning end. And we go down to Chris Button.